give thanks to the World Health Organization, Department of Health, and most of all to our Lord for saving us in this pandemic. We are one of the survivors of COVID-19, and to those who do not survive, let's give a moment for them.
We are the COVID-19 survivor. We will continue to fight until the end. This pandemic that we have been through is still there. We must remain cautious. This new normal that we have been experiencing right now, it will remain for a long time. So we must survive. Life is hard. In fact, it becomes much more harder day after day. But we will survive this. Life goes on. God bless all of you.
First, I just want to say that in our COVID-19 thing, there's a lot of things happen. We are one of the lucky who survived the COVID-19. It's hard, right? But we have the digital devices to guide us. That's why we could still learn, even life out there is still hard. Now the COVID-19 increasing again in Metro Manila. Still, this COVID-19 is not stable enough. So probably the online learning will stay for a long time. And I kinda adapting on it. It's not that hard, but sometimes it's hard because you need to ask a lot of stuff. But we got the digital devices, we could just ask the digital devices and it could really guide us. And again, let's give a moment to those who did not make it in COVID-19. Life is hard for them. There's nothing we can do. But what we can do is keep wear mask so we never spread this virus and infect a lot of people again. That's all. And let's begin. So, my name is Bonde Manlapas from Salupungan, Herona, Tarlac. I'm 22 years old and I just love a lot of things. I love making stuff. Like, you see that mini thing design there? I just make that. If I have time, I will do anything. And kind of a problem. It's falling apart, melting the, what we call that, the glue stick, because it's too hot. And if it's too hot, it fell apart. And you see that Christmas light there and some RBG lights. And my status in life is I'm just a regular student. And we have an average living. Everything is hard, you know. Even we have small business, it's not kinda enough because you have a business, you need to buy a lot of stuff. And maintenance is, you know, and you need to do some sidelines. Like here, I have here my chair. I just buy it because I sell some LED lights. I have LED lights here. They're cheap LED lights. So I find them online and I think, oh, I can make a profit on here. So I do my best, buy what I can buy. And thankfully, I buy this this gaming chair. Thankfully, I managed to buy it. It's quite, I don't know, it's not that so expensive. It's 2,000 plus maybe. Because you need to do some sidelines, right? There's a lot of way to earn money in this world. You just need to be creative. So next is what I think about in the new learning method we have right now. It's kinda hard, but in the end of the day, you can still manage to learn because internet is everything. You have internet, you can learn anything. They literally teach everything. like free scholarship. You just need to download the application. You just need some crappy PC that could run basic programming thing. And if you have a little amount of money, you could find some website that offer scholar or offer some courses for your programming skill to be enhanced. And it's not that so expensive. It's quite cheap as well. For probably $10, you could have a literally VIP membership on their website, and they can teach you a lot of things. And the new method that we have right now, it's kind of hard for people who cannot afford to buy anything, especially we're IT, and you probably need to find another course if you could not really provide, right? Because that's your course, you need to provide something for it. You want to become an IT, you must need the tools for an IT, and it's kind of expensive as well. And here I have my PC here. Most of the parts on it is just from my cousin, and they just give it to me, and thankfully they just give it to me. And it probably is cost of 15,000. It's quite expensive. It's not even paid. What we buy here is the motherboard and some parts as well. Oh no, yeah, the entire motherboard, but the graphics card and RAM and most of it is from my cousin, even the casing. Thanks, by the way, cousin. Thank you for this. And next is, how about my studies, specifically if you are in an online class. So yes, I'm an online class, but in laboratory we have, it's not 100% face-to-face, by the way. It's kind of hard sometimes, but for me, I have some, what I call it, a stable internet. That's why we could learn properly. It's not that so hard, but sometimes it's hard because the one causing problem is the instructor. Sometimes the internet on the university is not that stable enough to teach us. Sometimes it happens. So the next is, are you updated on schoolwork given by the teacher in online class? Yes, I am updated because I have an internet, a proper internet, so I could check on it anytime that I want. And most of all, we just need to check it every time, and I see all the activities that I have to comply. And the next is, what can you say about the digital devices? In our digital devices, it's advanced, right? Because our digital devices can do a lot of stuff. First, you can really teach you a lot of stuff, and you can learn a lot of things. Basically, a digital device is a multi-tool for learning. You can learn a lot of stuff, good or bad. It's up to you how you're gonna use that. I think that's all.